Well, as you all have know by now, Cassie has settled one day after bringing a civil lawsuit against Diddy, and it's based up under the New York Adult Survivors Act. And this act allows victims to file suit, even though it's past the statute of limitations. But it expires on November 24th, so Cassie had to bring that lawsuit quick as possible. And of course, Diddy, he denied all the claims. Now, when they first met, Diddy was 37 and Cassie was 19. And the claims that was made in the lawsuit was punching, beating, kicking, and stomping, rape and other forced sexual acts, blowing up a car of an acquaintance. But they have settled out of court, and the statement that Cassie made was, I quote, "I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support." And this is what Ventura said in her statement. But Diddy, he also made a statement, and this is what he said, and I quote, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably," Combs said in his own statement. "And I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love." Now, Diddy has been involved in a lot of things and controversies, even dating back to 1991 with the City College stampede. And this happened at the City College of New York, where it was actual 9 deaths and 29 non-fatal injuries that happened in the jam catastrophe. Another thing about this civil lawsuit was kind of alarming was in the beginning of the court documents, it said trigger warning. This docket contains highly graphic information of a sexual matter, including sexual assault. In the beginning of the document, she didn't quite go in on Diddy. She actually talks about his Life Achievement Award, in which it says in 2022, Mr. Combs received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards. During his acceptance speech, Mr. Combs stated, "I have to give a special shout out, thank you, love, to the people that really was there for me." He named a number of people before adding, "and also Cassie for holding me down in the dark times. Love." But this is where it has a twist to it. And this is when it gets graphic. Now it goes on to say, the truth, however, is that Cassie, Ms. Cassandra Ventura, was held down by Mr. Combs and endured over a decade of his violent behavior and disturbed demands. For Ms. Ventura, the dark times were those she spent trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. Among other violent and unlawful acts, Mr. Combs raped Ms. Ventura in her own home after she tried to leave him, often punched, beat, kicked, and stomped on Ms. Ventura, resulting in bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding. Blew up a man's car after he learned that he was romantically interested in Ms. Ventura. Forced Ms. Ventura to engage in sex acts with male sex workers while masturbating and filming the encounters. Ran out of his apartment with a firearm in pursuit of a rival industry executive whom he learned was nearby. Demanded that Ms. Ventura to carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is. And introduced Ms. Ventura to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. Now, whether you believe these allegations, that is on you. They did settle this case out of court. Diddy also denied these claims, but a few years ago, 50 Cent warned us of what would become of this type of situations dealing with Diddy. He also kind of like gave us a forewarning. Just listen to 50 Cent as he breaks it down.
We got a kick in this shit, and he was like, "Yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit?" I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, "What the fuck this nigga just say?" I got the fuck away from him because I was like, this nigga like the fucking. Wait, this nigga just tell me he'd take me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But this is a little fruit pie. Trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there, sitting out there for no reason. You don't see accident pictures of me like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you gonna find out a little shit that I be saying be real. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you the truth. But the truth, sometimes it hurts. Right.
Well, you heard what 50 Cent said. He gave you the situation. And of course, that episode of Drink Champs was years before the partnership with Diddy's Revolt. So, you know, that was during the time where 50 Cent was on and he was able to talk how he wanted to talk. But now it's, you know, with Drink Champs, with Revolt, now it's a different story. But like, share, subscribe.